Yaseen, revealed at Mecca. In the name of God, the Merciful, the Compassionate. Yaseen, by the wise Quran. Indeed, you are of the messengers, on a straight path. A revelation of the Almighty, the All-Merciful, that you may warn a people whose fathers were not warned, so they are unaware. Indeed, they have incurred punishment upon themselves because they do not believe. We have placed fetters on their necks up to their chins, so their heads are stretched up. And we have put in front of them a barrier, and behind them a barrier, and we have enveloped them so that they cannot see. And it is the same to them whether you warn them or you do not warn them, they will not believe. You only warn the one who follows the Quran and fears God most gracious in the unseen. So give glad tidings to him of forgiveness and a generous reward. Indeed, we are the one who brings the dead to life, and we record what they have forwarded and what they leave behind, and everything we have recorded in a preserved tablet. And set for them a similitude, the people of the town when the messengers came to it. And we sent to them two, they disbelieved in them, so we strengthened them with a third. They said, We are messengers to you. They said, You are only mortals like us, and God most gracious has not sent anything down. Surely you are lying. They said, Our Lord knows that we have been sent to you, and it is only for us to convey the manifest message. They said, We are pessimistic of you, so if you do not desist, we will stone you and we will afflict you with a painful chastisement. They said, the messengers, Your pessimism is yourselves. Do you threaten us because we admonish you? Truly you are a transgressing people. And then a man came running from the furthest part of the town. He said, O my people, follow the messengers. Follow those who do not ask any reward of you and who are guided. And why should I not worship God, the one who originated me, and to whom you shall be returned? How should I take other gods than him? If God most gracious intends harm for me, their intercession will not avail me nor save me. Surely in that case I should be in open error. Indeed, I believe in your Lord, so listen to me. It was said, Enter paradise, he said. I wish that my people knew that my Lord has forgiven me and has placed me among the honored. And we sent not down after him any host from heaven upon his people, nor would we send any down. It was only one cry, and they were silent and still. Alas for the servants, never there comes to them a messenger, but they mock at him. Have they not seen how many generations we have destroyed before them, and they shall not return to them? And every one of them shall be summoned before us. And a sign for them is the barren land that we revived and produced grain therefrom, of which they eat. Therein we placed gardens of palm trees and vineyards, and we caused water springs to gush forth, that they may eat its fruit thereof, and their hands did not make it. Why do they not give thanks? Glory be to him who created the components of couples of every kind of what the ground caused to grow, and of themselves, human beings, and of what you do not know. And a sign for them, human beings, is the night. We strip the day from it, and they are in darkness. The sun runs its course to a settled place. This is the decree of the Almighty, the All Knowing. And for the moon we have appointed phases until she returns like an old sickle. The sun must not catch up the moon, nor does the night outstrip the day. Each one is traveling in an orbit with its own motion. And a sign for them is that we bore the offspring of Adam in the loaded ark, and we have created for them the like of it on which they will ride. Of and if we drown them, and there is no help, and they will not be saved, except as a mercy from us, an enjoyment for an appointed time. And when it is said to them, fear what is before you and what is behind you, that you may be shown mercy, and whatever sign comes to them of the signs of their Lord, they turn away from it. And when it is said to them, expend of that which God has bestowed upon you, the unbelievers say to the believers, should we feed those whom, if God pleased, he would feed? Indeed, you are in manifest error. And they say, when shall this threat come to pass if you speak the truth? They are only awaiting a single cry to seize them while they are yet disputing. Then neither will they be able to make any testament, nor will they return to their families. And the trumpet shall be blown, and they shall hasten from their graves to their Lord. They will say, alas for us, who has roused us from our places of repose? This is what God most gracious promised, and the messengers have spoken truly. It shall be no more than a single cry, and they shall be summoned before us. So today no soul shall be judged unjustly, and you shall only be recompensed according to what you have been doing. On that day the dwellers of paradise are rejoicing, they and their spouses reclining on couches in the shade. They have fruits therein, and all that they desire, peace, a greeting from the merciful Lord. And you sinners, keep yourselves apart on this day. O children of Adam, did I not enjoin on you not to worship Satan? Surely he is to you an avowed enemy, and that you should worship me. This is the straight path. But he did lead astray a great multitude of you. Did you not then understand? This is hell of which you were warned. Roast in it today for your disbelief. That day we shall set a seal upon their mouths, and their hands shall speak to us, and their feet shall bear witness of what they earned. And if we please, we would have obliterated their eyes, then they would race to the path. But how would they see? And if we please, we would transform them into rock, then they could not go on, nor could they return. And whoever we grant long life, we cause him to reverse in nature. Will they not understand? And we have not taught him poetry. It is not befitting for him. Surely it is an admonition and a Quran which makes things clear, to warn every living soul, and what was ordained against the unbelievers will be fulfilled. Have they not seen what our hands have made? We created for them cattle of which they own, and that we have subjected them to them, and some of them they ride, and some they eat, and other benefits they have in them, and from them they drink. Will they then be grateful? And yet they have taken gods other than God, that they might be helped. They have no power to help them, although they are hosts ever ready at their service. So do not sorrow at what they say. Certainly we know what they conceal and what they reveal. Has mankind not considered how we created him from a small quantity of sperm, and yet he stands as an open adversary, and he has set for us a similitude, and forgotten how he was created? He says, who will revive the bones when they are rotten? Say, he shall revive them, the one who originated them the first time. He is all knowing of all creation. God is the one who has made for you fire from the green trees, then with it you kindle. Or do they think that the one who created the heavens and the earth is unable to create the like of them? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, and he is the all creator, the all knowing. His command, when he intends a thing, is only to say to it, be, and it is. So glory be to him, in whose hand is the dominion of all things, and to him you shall return.